I'm here today to talk to you about something that I've been wanting to discuss for a while. I want to talk about Prince's vault, about the music that was in his vault. It's been said that he had more original music in his vault than most artists will ever write in their entire careers. I believe that. I don't know if you do, but I do. They even said he had 8,000 songs. Now, if they're telling us 8,000, I believe he had to have had way more. My question today is, where did that music go? Is it possible that some of the new artists you're hearing today are singing and rapping songs that he wrote? Is it possible? I'm not saying they are. I'm just trying to provoke thought. Is it possible that he wrote some of that stuff? Some of those songs, those lyrics, beats, and it was taken from him. He's not here to defend himself. So some of these new artists could be singing, rapping, performing songs that he wrote, and we'll never know. And I thought about that after he died, but I wasn't doing YouTube videos at the time, so I didn't mention it. But now that I've broken the ice and I've started to attempt to do YouTube videos, I'm thinking, why would they let those songs go to waste? Like, that's a lot of music. 8,000 plus songs. Even if some of those songs weren't favored, there was still a basis. There was still a foundation. There was something to expound on. It's like giving someone a coloring book, and if they can't draw, the picture's drawn, all the person has to do is add the colors, and then it's a work of art. But they're forgetting that the outline was already presented. How many songs have people sung or rapped that he wrote? I know I'm speaking on lyrics. I'm going back and forth from songs to lyrics. When you say song in the music industry, I believe that's in reference to the actual tune. Lyrics is something different. But let's speak on both. What if he had songs and lyrics? It's safe to say that someone as talented as Prince, who played so many different instruments, who's been in the industry for so many years, it's safe to say that he had songs, lyrics, beats. Where did it go? Where did that go? You mean to tell me they destroyed it? Absolutely not. I personally believe that his music was taken and distributed to other recording artists. He could have written hip hop songs, R&B songs, rock songs, pop songs, country songs, jazz, and the list goes on, because he was such a talented writer and so gifted with playing different instruments. There's no limit as to what he could have created. This man had money and tools and endless possibilities to express his creativity. And if you're creative, you already know what I'm talking about. When you're creative, sometimes your limitations come because you don't have the proper equipment to do whatever it is you desire. He had that. He had everything he needed. Imagine that. As a YouTube creator, whomever you are, if you're listening, what if you had the most expensive microphone, the most expensive setup, the most expensive background? You could go to the sky. The sky is the limit. Sometimes that's what's holding you back, is that you don't have the proper tools. He had access to everything. So his level of creativity was uncapped. Uncapped. So knowing that, on top of him having talent, natural talent, and abilities to play all these different instruments, you can't tell me he didn't have some major hits in that vault. There's no way they let that go to waste. They are using those songs, and we are hearing them right now. That is my belief. Should I say allegedly? Am I supposed to be saying allegedly? Well, I'm not speaking toward anyone directly, so I don't think I can be sued. But Folks is going crazy with this. Like it's just like off the chain. Let me stick to the point. You know he had hits. You know that. And if you don't know, understand. You put a creative person in a room with everything they need, oh, they coming out with a hit. And you talking about a man that's been in this industry for longer than some of you have been alive. I personally think that's why he's gone. They wanted access to that and they distract us with telling us that he didn't have a will. And even if that's a fact, why was that the highlight? Why didn't they talk more about the music, the songs? I believe they took this man's music. Is it possible, just possible, that the hits we've heard after his death were actually songs taken from his vault? I obviously can't prove that some of the new artists or even pre-existing artists were given any of his songs or lyrics, but I have a sneaking suspicion that it could have been a reason that he was targeted. Yes, I believe he was targeted for his music. Music don't stop. When you make a hit song, it can make money constantly. As you know, people are still downloading songs from Michael Jackson. People are still downloading Beat It, and people are still downloading Purple Rain. Like, it doesn't stop. So if he wrote bomb songs, and if we're looking at, they say 8,000, let's just say it's 8,000. 4,000 gotta be hits. And these rec execs and different people are going to continue to make money off of this. They're going to continue to. He gets nothing. When you become a certain age in the industry, you are of no use anymore. You become a certain age, you can't pull in the audience like you used to. If you move a particular way, you don't want to collab with people or you don't want to share. They're like, look, you're done. We're done with you. It's like in the real world. People go to a retirement home when they're of no use anymore. In the record industry and, well, in the music industry, the retirement home is the grave. You got to go. And if you're not willing to play the game, you got to go. And he was talking too much. He was saying too much. Not to me. This man talking about chemtrails and how different things work. They've been wanting to take him out. And I'm starting to question the way I'm starting to question the way he died. You mean to tell me the man was on fentanyl and he was in his elevator? Did he not say? And I think they do some shit to be slick too, because he said in 1999 he was like, "Let the elevator break." No, that was on Let's Go Crazy. He said, "Let the elevator break us down." Oh no, let's go crazy. But in a part of that song, he said something about an elevator, and he was found on an elevator. I'm like, so he was running around doing fentanyl and he hopped on the elevator and died? The fuck you mean? Like, you think we stupid? You think we're dumb? Look, Prince don't care nothing about me. So I'm not trying to sit here and stress myself out over the man's life. And I know that if you've been a part of that industry, you've done something wicked. And I heard bad things about him. And trust me, I believe all of it. I'm not going to sit here and act like the man is an angel. He's not an angel. I don't like what I've heard about the way he treated Mate, his ex-wife, and what happened after the loss of their child. But all I'm saying here is there are a lot of things that make me believe that Prince was not always a good person. But this is not about him being a good person. This is about what happened to his music. And I just wanted to provoke that thought and make you wonder if his music is being distributed to different people. And you know he plays different instruments. You know the man can switch from rock to R&B. Maybe he can switch to country too. Maybe he wrote country songs too. Maybe he wrote rap songs too. We don't know. But 8,000 plus? They said 8,000. So I told you before, I don't believe that was the number. That's what they told us. You got to believe half of what they tell you. So a man that talented with all of the equipment at his disposal, and he can play all these instruments, you don't know what this man wrote. Matter of fact, when he was alive, you don't know who he was a ghostwriter for. And just let them get the credit just because, hey, whatever. You know how the industry go. You do this for me, I do that for you. But I'm saying, I think we jamming our people right now where he wrote those songs, and we'll never know.